So I feel that this three parts is not looking very good. So I will change it to two parts as we see in this image, two parts. So similarly, I'll make also two parts, not the three parts. So let me do that first, and then we'll go further in doing more in the Redux. Okay, so let's go to item. Okay, so now instead of 3, I will just add 2. 2 looks much better, so I'll go with the 2, and I'll decrease the size to maybe 2 to 5. Okay, let's check now. Okay, this is not working. Okay, 1 second, I was running another window. Let me close that and start it again. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Okay, now it started. Let me see now. Okay, so now this 2 is looking much better than previous one, but I'll decrease the height little bit more to maybe 200. Yeah, 200 is looking much better than other sizes. Okay, so I did this change. You can also do it in the item.jsx. Let's try to do the reducer action part, which I asked you to do it. So 2 people have only submitted the solution, and both are not very right. And I'll go through each one of them. Some part of the solution is correct, but part is not correct. So tell me, what will be the first line here? Everyone put in the private chat. I don't want full solution. I want just one line. What should be I should write here? I want one line. Everyone put in the private chat to me, either in the Telegram or here only. Send only to me. What should be the first line? I want to get the details from the server. I want to get the details from the part server. I want one line. What should be the one line? Okay, I got the solution. I got the answer from Rakesh. I got the answer from only Rakesh yet. Only one line. Tell me one line. Query means what? What is the first line of the query? Sonu Singh. Okay, I got answer from Sonu Singh and Rakesh. What should be the first line? We want to get the query from the database. Only one line. Though the query is big, but I want the first line which we should use. Okay, so everyone will get 0 point except Rakesh and Sonu, because they have given only the answer. Their answer is correct. Okay, so I'll write down constant query. You can name anything. I am putting query equal to, since we need to query, I will use the syntax new parse.query, which we have already done many times. So you cannot say only query, you have to tell me exact line. Okay, C1 campaign. Okay, this is the line, this is the query. Now we need to put some conditions here, or we need to call the directly the record. So what will be the second line for this one? Okay, Shweta has wrong answer. Shweta, you have to answer in private. Okay, query.query is not the thing. Parse.query is the right syntax. And you have put empty this. You have to put the table name here. Always put the table name here, which you have to query it. What will be the second line? What should be the second line after query? What should I put here? So I'll give you a hint if you're okay, Rakesh. I want only the one line. You are giving me two lines. I want only one line. What will be the second line? Since query is there, I told you the answer should be the count and results. So what should be the second line? Okay, so Rakesh has given me the answer. Any other answer? I will not disclose what Rakesh has said. Just tell me. Sonu Singh. Okay, Kate, your answer is not right. Sonu Singh, your answer is right. Ananya, you have written the await part. That will come later, but that is also not correct. Shweta, it's correct. Though you have to check the spelling. Your spelling is not correct. Okay, so Shweta, Rakesh, and Sonu got the points. Okay, for this line. So answer is query dot with count. Count C should be capital. Okay, otherwise it will not work. And if you don't put query with count, then you will get only the array of the results. You will not get count and results separately. With this statement, we are trying to get both count and results. And why we need count and results? Because we need to show pagination. Facebook is not showing pagination. So that is the drawback. If I want to go something a past post, it will take a hell lot of time to go back because there is no counting, no pagination. Just scroll down. After some time, I miss the scroll down, then it goes again back. So that is very bad design. Okay, so we should be able to show user that how many counts are there, on which pages he is there. So we need to count and results both. And that is the reason with this statement, we will get the results in this format. Count and all the records will come in the results array. What should be the next line? Now we have to get the results from the database. How will you get the result? Now the time has come to put the await. Okay, Rakesh, partly correct. Sonu Singh, right, your answer is right. Those who are giving me the answer, I am giving immediate input to them. Rakesh, your answer is partly right. Now Rakesh, your answer is wrong. Shweta, your answer is partly right. Anyone else want to give the answer for this? We need to query this campaign to get the results from the campaign. And that is what we are trying to do in this function. Okay, so Rakesh will get 0 point, others will get 0 point, only Sonu Singh will get full point for this line. So we have to create a variable. If you don't put a variable, it will become useless to do this line. So those who have not put the variable name in this line, they already lost a point. So we need to put in the variable. So you can name anything in for the variable. I will name it as record or records equal to. Now the thing is that we need to call the query.find, not the first. Some people have written first. First is only needed if I want only the one record. But here we need all the records. So we need to put a find. And this find will not work because this is the promise. If we are using promise, we have to use dot then and dot catch. But I told you don't put dot then and dot catch. Since we are using async here, we should take advantage of async and we will use the await part. So we have to always put await here. If we don't put await here, then this will only return promise and you will not get the right results. Now here I will do console.log of records to see what records are coming. So let's take this and then we will go further. Now here I will also comment on the solution which Sonu Singh and Rakesh has given me today before the class. Okay, so I want to comment to them because that is important. They should know what mistake they have done. Now this is the records. It's saying results and count. Count is 2 and results is giving me both the results. Both the records are coming here, which we have to display it on the page. Okay, so before I give the comments to Sonu Singh, now I have these records. I have to pass this record in this dispatch. So modify this dispatch to take this records so that I should pass count and results to the Redux. So just give me the answer. Change the dispatch part so that it can take the records so that I should get the proper results, not this dummy data. So let me see who can do. Just take this dispatch and try to fix it. Get this records and put inside this dispatch. Rakesh has given me right answer. Shweta is trying. She has put only half of the answer. Kate has given me the right answer. Sonu Singh has given the wrong answer. Let me see any other. Okay, time up. Kate will get 5 points, Rakesh will get 5 points, Sonu 0, Shweta give it a half answer 0. So the thing is that if you see the console, we are getting results and count like this, which is similar to what we have here. That means I have to take this records and put it here. In this case, you can also put like this, but that is not needed, though that is also will work. But directly records will also work. So in this case, no need to destructure it and put it, though it will work. Kate has done that, so it is right. But no need to do that in this case because anyway this variable will go away after this, so no need to destructure it. We do destructuring if we need to keep this variable, but here it's okay to directly give it the answer. So that's it. I'll just end it. Now we will see. So what will happen when I dispatch this? When I dispatch this is the keyword which it will search in the reducer, that is this results, and then it will update the state variable with this records. So when we go to this results, it will update the count and results as shown here. Okay, so that is what I am doing here. Yeah. So this is pretty much done, though we have to modify it more because of pagination, because of search parameter, sorting parameter, that we will do now. But right now, just put it in your code, this one, and then we'll go forward. Just write it down, this part. Okay, let me know when it is done. Okay, now let me comment on the solution which Rakesh and Sonu Singh has given in the chat before the class. So first comment to the Sonu Singh. So you have written like this: query dot equal to user equal to pass dot user dot current. So in this is the campaign, so that everyone can view every other all the campaigns in my website, in my database. So if you put this one, that means you are only watching your campaign. So this is wrong. You cannot put user equal to current user. Then you will only see the campaign which you have created. But the purpose of campaign page is to see the campaign of all the users. Okay, this is the one mistake you have done. Let's see another mistake. So you have written with count equal to find count. With count does not give immediate result. When we put with count, we get the results in the format of the count and results. But with count will not give the count. So this statement is useless. Okay, let me see what other things. Okay, so that is the mistake you've done. Okay. And after that also it's not proper, but I don't want to comment on that one. Let me see Rakesh, what Rakesh has given me yesterday. Okay, so Rakesh, the main mistake you have done is you have used find also, first also. You have to decide whether you want all the records, then use the find. And if you want only first record, the one record, then you have to use the first. You cannot put both the things at one place. And this also should come with await. You have put this without await and this with await. So this something will not work. Okay, let's go now. So let's move further now. Let's see what we are getting it now. Okay, so now what happened when I fire the campaign results, payload is going with count and results. And when I see in the reducer, in the campaign reducer, I have the results and I also see the count. So both things I can see it. Now we have to display from this reducer. Okay, so this will be saved in the state variable in the Redux, because when I dispatch this, it will go to the reducer, and after reducer, it will save this information in the state. Now we have to use this information in the listing page. Can anyone tell me what change I should do so that I can use that information? Whether how can I get this information here? I showed you the information of this. This is saved in the campaign reducer. How can I call that information here? I want this count also, I want this results also on this page. How can I get it? Connect is already done. Connection is done. We have connect and it is already connected to the store. But now what should I change here in the code? Which line number I should change to get that information? First tell me line number and then tell me what can be the solution. And if you don't know, then tell me you don't know. Line number 11. Okay, Sonu Singh is line number 11. Okay, Kate, you are correct. Wait for me. Okay, Rakesh, passing in function as argument. What it mean? I don't know. Can you tell me what should I write? Where should I write? So once we dispatch it, it is saved in the reducer. This is the reducer, right? You see campaign reducer has both the information, count also, results also. Now I want to show this on this page, listing page. I want to loop the things. So I want to loop the results here. How should I call the results? Line number 15. What should I write in the line number 15? Okay, let me write on. What should I write on? Whether results will work? Kate, you have to tell me more. How to get the results. Okay, count and results. So I should write like this, count and results. Will it work? Okay, will that work? Count and results. Action.payload. Where is the action.payload? Where should I write the action.payload? Kate, where should I write action.payload here? Which line number? Okay, so look here, I think 15 number. Okay, so I think you need to practice this a little bit more. I will show you now, and we will be doing a lot this kind of work. So make sure you should answer it next time correctly. So now what we have to do, once we pass this campaign results or IP update, everything is saved in the reducer. So I can see geo info is there, IP data is there, current geo is there. In the campaign reducer, I have results and I have count. So I need to specifically see these two variables in this page. Okay, one is count and one is the results. So I will concentrate on the results and the count part. So let's go to the code. So whenever we want to show the results here, we will always get in the map state, we will get the variable state. Now let's see what state is coming. So I will console the state to see what is coming in the state. So you will see this is a state and it has all the reducer. And we are especially interested in this reducer, campaign reducer. In the campaign reducer, we have the count and results. So that means if I want to display the campaign reducer, I will say state.campaign reducer. Let's see what is coming in the state.campaign reducer. So here in the state.campaign reducer, I'm getting the count and the results. So I'm specifically interested in count and the results. So I need these two things. So while returning the object, I will say count is equal to state.campaign reducer dot count. Then if I want results, I will say state.campaign reducer dot results. Okay, so we get both the things. Now, how to use both information in the component? So when I put here count and results, it will automatically come here in the props as count and results. So if I try to do console.log here, count is count, results is results. If I do results here, so you will see count is coming 2 and the results is coming, all the array information is coming here. So that means I can access these two to get the required details, right? So what I will do now, I get this count and results. I will loop through the results. I will loop through the results through this link item. So I will check here if we have results dot length is greater than 0, and we have to check if results are greater than 0, then only we will loop it. So now how to loop it? I want to loop it. What should I write here? Results.map, correct. Results.map, and in the map we have arrow function, right? It is right. We have arrow function and we will put record here, and what we will do, we will put this link here inside it. Not like this. We have to return the link. So I will return the link like this. Now, once I return the link, what piece of information is missing in this line? Once I put link here, key is missing. Kate is right. Key is missing. Whenever we loop in the map, we always should have the key here. So I will put key. And what will be the value of the key? What should be the value of the key? Record.id. This record has ID. So I will say record.id. If we want to see what is there in this record, I will do console.log. Rec is rec. So we will see what is coming here in the rec. So you will see rec is having the ID. So we should always make this ID as the key. We should also change this detail page. So change this detail page. I will use backtick. Then I will just put any one URL campaign / and I will put the record.id, so that if user goes to campaign and the ID, he will see the detail page. Right now I haven't created detail page, but that is the idea. So whenever user clicks it, it will go to campaign record.id. Okay, now this record has to be passed to this item. Otherwise, how will we display each item differently? So let's put this record here. record equal to record. So now this record will be passed to this item, and then in this item we will be able to display the details as we want. Okay, so this part is done, this page is done. So let me see how it looks now. Now since two records are coming, I can see two links here, but the information is not right because we need to update the information on that page. Now tell me, okay, before I go further, just update your listing page. I will give you in the chat. You can grab it or you can write it, type it, whatever you want to do. Just update your page. I will give this whole page in the Telegram chat. So make sure your page matches with my page. Okay, now item will receive this record. Now we have to go to the item. Since record will come as a props, so here we have to create a curly bracket and record. So this record is nothing but the record which is coming from the previous page. Now I want to put the title of the campaign here. What should I replace this with? Right now I put just Trump. I want to replace it with the title of the campaign. What should I put here? Record.title will not work. How should I call the title? Let's see what record is coming here. By the time you can try different one. We have done this many times and you forget it easily. So record is, there's no title here. How will you call the title here? Title is inside here. Now tell me, how should I get this title? Okay, no one knows. Yes, Rakesh knows. Rakesh is correct. Kate is wrong. Rec dot, just if you forget, remember it now. So here I will say rec dot get title. Same thing I will do. I will copy this part and put it here in the title part. Okay, so we have at both place. Now if I refresh it, I see different title. So here the title is little big. We should either increase the size of this height or we should decrease this size of this one. Okay, this text. Okay, right now let's increase the size of the. Let's increase the height. Okay, let's increase a little bit more. But I'm planning to decrease the, title width. Something we need to truncate. Yeah, we need to truncate it. Truncate this part. Okay, so that part we will take later. Right now, let's concentrate on. I put the listing in the chat, in Telegram chat. You can get it from there. Okay, so we may use different techniques to truncate this text. Okay, we'll see different ways to truncate this text. Okay, but right now just we want to finish this, we'll do this. Okay, then next time we'll see what are the different ways to truncate the text. Because I don't want to show so much text, but I also want to decide maybe 2 lines is okay. 3 lines is too much. Okay, now we have to show this 2 days ago. So that is the thing which we need to see now. How to show the 2 lines, how to show the days. Okay, so for that you need to see if you have one package. Let me see what is the package. 1 second. Okay, so the package is called the moment. So I need to import the moment. Moment is the date package, date time package, and we need this package to make it work. So I will now see whether moment is installed or not. If it is not installed, I will install it. So I will go to client folder and I will just run npm install --save moment. So we need this package for any date manipulation. We should use this one. Okay, so you can use JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript also to manipulate it, but lot of things will you have to take care of lot of things. So better is you should use this moment for any date manipulation. Okay, now I have to use this moment on this page. So first let me tell you what is the date, how to get the date, current date, who is the current logged in, current created date. So get the created date, we will use rec.get created at. This is the name in the database. Now we have to wrap this with the moment. After wrapping this, I have to say dot from now. When I say dot from now, it will automatically calculate when it was created, how long. So let's see now on the page. Let me refresh. Okay, so it's saying 6 days ago. So this was created 6 days ago. Let's create new campaign now. Stop the pandemic, something like that. Okay, let me put this same description. I'll go to admin to approve it. Okay, so we have not taken care of this one. So there is one problem. I'll tell you. Okay, maybe admin is allowed. I'm not admin. Okay, so I'm showing this stop the pandemic here a few seconds ago. Okay, but we should go to who is admin. Let me see. I think this is admin. Okay, so I have to approve it to show it on the page, but still it is coming on the page, so we need to take care of that also. So I will do that now. Okay, so but at least you see the days are coming correctly. Here it's 6 days ago, this is saying a few minutes ago. So let me fix that. Though this is not approved by admin, then also it is visible here. So we should not allow that one. Let's fix that one. So we'll go to this action. Now I want to fix this part, that if it is not approved, then it should not show. So what should I write here? What should I write here so that if it is not approved, I should not even call it? One line, only one line. Tell me one line. If it is not approved, okay, query dot approved equal to 0 is wrong. We have to say query dot equal to approved should be 1. We should always show the campaign which are approved. That means approved should be 1. I should also not show the deleted one. What should be the line for deleted one? How can I remove all the deleted one I don't want to show? Query dot equal to deleted equal to 0, right? If it is deleted 1, we don't want to show. Rakesh, if you are showing deleted 1, that means you are showing which are deleted. You should show deleted equal to 0. That means they are not deleted. Equal to deleted equal to 0. With approved we want 1. With deleted we want 0. Okay, now I want to show status also. We have another field called as a status. If you see the database, there is a status column also. Let's see, where is the status column? This is the status. I should show whatever the status 1. And if it is 0, we don't want to show it because sometimes user wants to hide it. The admin of the campaign wants to hide it, so he will make it 0. Okay, so what should I put for status equal to? Yeah, status should be 1. So I will also put query dot equal to status equal to 1. Okay, let's check now. So now I am able to only see 2 because admin has not approved the third one. Let's approve it third one. So admin will come here, he will approve it, and then I'll go back to main home page. So now I'm able to see all the 3. Okay, though this one is coming last because we have not taken care of this sorting order now. Okay, so at least I'm able to see all the 3 information here, and it's saying here 4 minutes ago. Okay, now let's go back to the listing page, item page. So we are able to show this date also. Let's see what else. Okay, we want to show 10, how many users are there and how many tasks are there. So we will work on this part also now today before I go further. Okay, so till now everything is okay. Everything is clear how we created this function and how we have updated this item. Is all clear or any questions on this? Okay, so yesterday's video has not been uploaded properly and I'm not able to download that also. So for that I will give you one link and you can try to download from there. Okay, so see if you can download from there. Let me give you the link. If you can download it, just send me that file because I'm not able to download it. Somehow I put that information in the chat here. So after the class you try to download it. I will also put in the Telegram. So if there will be download option, and if you can't download it, just send me that downloaded file in the Telegram because I'm not able to download it because I'm downloading it. It's working fine. Means it's downloading fine, but when I run it, it's blank. So if you run it and it's working for you, just send me that file in the Telegram so that I can upload it in YouTube. Okay, so let's go further now. Okay, now let's update this 10 users and 5 tasks kind of thing. So let me do some change in the create part. In the create part, okay, so this change is little bit big enough for not for today, or I will do in the end, or I will do tomorrow. Okay, let's do that thing tomorrow or today after I'm done with what I want to show today. Okay, now in the action, okay, let me give you the item page in the chat. You can update that first. In the chat, I will give this item part. So in the reducer, if you know that I haven't taken care of the max part, but now I realize that we should also take care of this max part. So I will add one more case statement for the max part. So I'll say campaign max, and I will update the max part here. Okay, so this change you also do, add the max part here, and similarly we need to create a new action for the max part. So here I will say campaign max, and here I will say update max. Okay, so I just add one function also for updating the max, and in the reducer you add one more case statement for the max. Okay, so that's all about this change. Now we have to take care of, let's add the pagination first. Okay, let me add the pagination and then we will take care of the max part. One second, let me see. Okay, so I have created one component, display pagination. Let me work on this part first. Okay, so we are in this display pagination. So we already created one pagination component in the common, that is this one, and I need to call that common component pagination here in this page. Okay, so this is the one which I created it, pagination. Hey, 1 second. One second. Okay, so I will take use of this pagination to create my pagination page. Let's do that now. Just look here what I'm trying to do. I need to first import this pagination here. So to import the pagination, I'll say import pagination from common pagination. So I'm importing pagination from common pagination. And here I will call that pagination here in this page. Let's name this div with class name equal to display pagination. And then here I will call the pagination, this pagination. We'll call the component pagination here. Now, what things I need for pagination? First thing is I need the count. So let's get the count as props here. I will get the count here. It will come from the listing page, and here I will pass it to the pagination. What else we need? We need the page number. Okay, so let's get the page number also. This also will come from the listing page, and I will put it here, and I will pass it as a props here. Okay, now next thing what we need rows per page, that is the max number. So let's get the max number also from the listing page, and here I will pass the max number here. What else we need? We need the set page. Okay, and we need the set max. Okay, so we need to just call this two. So one will be the set page. Right now I'll just put an empty function. Let me finish this one in a bit. And set max equal to, I will just put right now empty function. First I will see how I'm passing these functions through listing page, then I will update here. Okay, so I'm not updating it immediately, but I will update it soon. Okay. If I go to the listing page, let's go to the listing page. I need to show pagination here. Let's import the pagination also here. Import display pagination, and I will create display pagination here. After this div tag, I will call the display pagination. Now what things we need to pass to the display pagination? One is count, page, and max, and these two functions also, which I will do in some time. So first take care of these three. Right now I'll just put double equal to, because I don't have the value. Okay. Right now I'm putting empty one because I don't have value here in this page to pass it. Though we have the count, so at least I can pass the count. Now I need to get this page and max. How will I get the page and max? How will I get page and max? Where should I write the code for that? I want this page, max, both. Where should I put the code, page and max? How will I get the page and max? In the map state, not in actions, Ashok Kumar. We just did that. Anything which you want to retrieve, you have to put it here. Anything you have to call the action, click or something, you have to put it in the action. But anything which you want to display or see what is there, you have to put it here in this map state. So I will get the page. It will be state dot campaign reducer dot page. Then I will also get max. It will be state dot campaign reducer dot max. Let's take all the parameters now. Since we are here, let's grab other things also. Since keyword, user will search something, we need that also. Let's grab the keyword also. We don't need sort by, and okay, we need sort by and sort order also. So let's get all the parameters like keyword, sort by, sort order, because that will be needed at some time in few minutes. Keyword equal to state dot campaign reducer dot keyword. Then there will be sort by. Sort order. Okay, we got everything now. Now this will also appear here. I can put it here. Page, max, because whatever we have put it here, it will come here. Keyword, sort by, sort order. So I get everything here. Now page is now going here. So I will pass a page here. And for max also, I want max here. Now next thing which I want is this in display pagination. I want the set page and set max. Okay, I need these two functions. So to get these functions, I have the update page and update max as the two functions created to update the page and to update the max. Let's get these two functions in this listing page. How can I get it here? It is in the action. So I will add it here. Update page and update max. So whenever we need to do something on action, we have to take it in this action part, import it in the action, and we have to put it inside this action. Whenever we want to display the result, we have to put it inside this map state. So let's put it here in this actions, update page and update max. I will always create a new key based on this one, because otherwise there will be naming convention problem. Handle update page. So update page will be called as handle update page, and update max will be called as handle update max. Both are same function, only I renamed it here. So I need to, I want to use these two functions here in the listing component. So I will call this here in the listing. So what I did, I got the functions from the action, campaign action. I put it inside the actions, and then I renamed it, and I call the renamed function in the listings. If we use old name, that is if I use update page as same as this one, the problem will be, do you see the red line here? And it is saying that update page is declared already in the upper scope. So because it will not create a problem in functionality, it will work properly. But since I have created update max here also and here also, so sonar lint gives the issue that you have already declared this function here and you are reusing this function with the same name. So better is to change the name. Okay, so I will change the name. You can keep it, but it will give the sonar lint issue. If you have not installed the sonar, then you will not see this red line. Then you can work it as it is. But I don't like to see this red mark. Okay, now we need to pass this update page in the set page parameter. So what I will do, I will create two functions, handle update page equal to handle update page, and another will be handle update max equal to handle update max. So all these two functions I will pass in the display pagination, and I will get these two functions and go to display pagination, add these two functions. So I get it as a props. Now when set page is called, I will call this handle update page, and when set max is called, I will call the handle update max. But I will not do it directly. I will do little bit changes on it. But for max, I will directly use this one. Okay, but for this page, okay, let me use directly this now, but I have to do some changes which I will do later. Okay, right now let me do directly. So what I'm doing, whenever the set page is called, it will call handle update page. Handle update page is nothing but this update page, which will dispatch the campaign page with the new value, and then it will go to reducer. It will update the state with the new value. Once it is updated, it will go to the listing page again with the new value of the page, with the new value of page or new value of the max. Okay, let's try to now see if pagination is working fine or not. So to make this work fine, we need to make the size of the max as 1. Otherwise, I won't be able to see the pagination because we have 25, but we have only 3 records. So we need to change the size of the max to test. Okay, let me refresh it. So you will see the pagination is here. As soon as I click next, you will see 2 is coming here. Though this is not taken care of, results have not taken care of, but at least pagination is moving. See, pagination is moving. Got it? Okay, so pagination is moving. That means pagination is working fine. Though we have to tie this on this part also. Okay, we will do it now in a minute. So this pagination is working fine. Let's add this part also, display count. Okay, I will explain it once again. Okay, let me finish display count and then I will explain. So display count will only get the one count value, and here I will say total records are count. This is a little complicated, so I need to explain it one more time because I know it's not very simple and straightforward. So for the display count, I just print this message. Let's put this in the strong HTML tag so that it looks dark. Okay, now I will call this display count in the listing page. So before I explain you once more, you have to copy it, or you have to, I am passing count here, see, because we need to show the count on this display one. So before I explain you, you need to write down this. I will give you this in the chat. You can copy paste also, or you can write down, it's up to you. So let me see if it's working fine, then I will give you the file. Then I will explain you once again. Okay, so total records are 3 and this is per page, but you know, this is too much attached to the top one. Let's put some styling. So I'll go to display count. I will put some styling here. Margin top equal to 25 pixel. Okay, so 25 looks little low. Let me add 50 pixel. Okay, 50 pixel is okay. So we are showing 3 records here. We are showing total rows, and this pagination is working fine as we see, though the results are not updated because we haven't tied the pagination with the results. Okay, so now how to do the pagination? So we already know that in the campaign reducer, we have all the pagination detail like page number, maximum, and all of the details are there. So we will grab this number in the state variable. Okay, so how to grab the, so what I'm refreshing how we did the pagination. So to display the pagination, we grab the page and max from the reducer on this page in the map state part. And once these 2 variables are created here, it will automatically pre-populate it in the props in this listing component. And we pass this page and max to the pagination component with page and max, and the count which we get from this action. Here you remember we got the count and the results. So that count is to be passed in the pagination component, that count. And we also call the 2 functions from the actions. These 2 functions will update the page or update the maximum number of page per records per page. So these 2 functions I got it from the campaign. Okay, so these 2 functions I got from the campaign action. Here are those 2. Okay, so we get these 2 functions and I pass in the display pagination. If I go to the display pagination, I call this pagination component which we wrote few days back, and everyone was there. How I have written it, everyone knows it. There I have to pass the count, page, max, and the set page and set max. So these 2 are coming from the actions, and these 3 are coming from the state variable or reducer which we created in the campaign reducer. And it will work automatically. So if you have 300 records and if you want to go to 100 number, either you can go per page you can show 100, then 3 times only if you do this you are reaching to the 300 number. But if you want to go to 100, you can go to first time only you will get 100. Depend on how many page you have. If you have 10 pages per page, 10 records per page, then you have to go 10 times, tick, 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 to get the 100 number. So this is the pagination. You have to scroll here. So you can go to 100 number, 300 number. So just show 100 records per page. And then you are there on the first time only you will be on the 100 number. Right? And if you show 50, then second page will be there where you get the 100 number. Okay, so pagination and records are totally done. We can add text. Yes, you can add text box in the pagination and then it can go here. Or you can also have the URL with some pagination, then directly user can change in the URL also. Or you can put the text box also. Okay, text box doesn't look good in this condition, so I haven't put, but if you feel you want text box, you can put that also. Okay, so we are done with the display pagination and this one. So pagination is simple. Just get this from the state variable, get this from the action, and pass it to the pagination component. That's it. Okay, so let's do now. Let's link this pagination to the records, because right now we are seeing the pagination is moving, but these records are not moving. These records, if I say I want to go to second page, first page, and I want to display only one record per page, that's not happening. So for that, I have to pass this page and max to this handle campaign details function. So how to pass it here? Can anyone tell me? Take this part and how should I pass page and max here? I want to know how will you pass page and max here in this function, because we have to pass page and max here so that we can go through one record by one record, because we need to change here in this query which we created. Here we have to add a limit and a skip part to make it work, and for that we need to pass the page and maximum number here. How can we do that? How should we pass? Okay, yeah. So since we need to pass the page and max, to inside this use effect, we need to pass them as a dependency first. So first we need to put it here, page and max here. Then we need to pass it here. You can pass it here like page and max here, or you can create an object and pass page and max here. This object part is better, because then it will be easy to retrieve it. Otherwise, first parameter should match with the first parameter, second parameter should match with the second parameter. That will be the problem. But if you create this object, then we don't care about the first parameter, second parameter. We will get this object in the action, this action. So here I will try to grab page and max here. And I have to create this object here also, because while passing, I am passing it as an object. So what I did, I put page and max here, and then in the action I'm calling the page and max here. Now here, what should I write the query to go to the particular page or particular max? So there will be 2 lines of the code. Can anyone write down the 2 lines of the code to take care of the pagination? Yes, Shweta is right. So we need to put the skip part. So I will say query.skip, and here I will say page into max. So this will give me the starting number of the record, and another I will say query dot limit, and I will pass the max. So this two will give the limit page number, pagination, and from where we can start it. Okay, so this is the two lines. So now let's refresh it. So it's showing one record per page because I have set the maximum as 1. As soon as I change it, you will see this is changed to another one, and third time it is changed to third one. So now this pagination is working, and this is also showing as per the pagination. Okay, now I want to, another thing. Now I want to also pass this keyword so that when user searches something, I should be able to change that one also. But this search part I haven't tied to the backend, or search part, this keyword I haven't tied to the Redux yet. So let's forget about this keyword now. Let's try to take this sort by and sort order. So I will also pass sort order and sort by here. And both has to be passed in the function. Since I am passing this in the function, I need to grab it also. So I will pass it here also. Now, since I have passed it here, I will take care of these two here in this page. So let's take care of this here. You can put anywhere. I can put after this also. Anywhere I can put, but I will put it here. This is my favorite place. I will say if sort order is equal to 1, that means it is ascending. If sort order is 1, that means it is ascending. Else if sort order is equal to -1, that means it is descending. And if it is ascending, I will call query dot ascending, and here I have to tell me which sort by what. So here I will pass sort by. So this sort by will go inside it, and if it is sort order is 1, that means I will call this ascending. Similarly, if sort order is -1, that means I have to call the descending. And here I have to pass a sort by. Okay, so this if line will take care of both the case. If it is 1, that means ascending, and with which field we have to ascend, sort by. And sort order means -1, that means it is descending, and which field we have to take? We have to take by sort by. If you see in the reducer, I have put the sort by created as a default sort by, and sort order is -1, that is default descending. So the order which the campaign will come is in the descending order of the created date. That means the newest campaign will be at the top and the old will be at the bottom. So let's check this one. If I refresh it, so you will see first record is 35 minutes ago. Okay. Then if I go to second, it is 6 days ago, and then third it is 6 days ago. So it is sorting based on the created date descending. If I want to create by created date ascending, I will just make it this one. Once I will make this one, if I refresh on the first page, okay. So wait, it's giving me a no results. Let's see. Okay, so there is some problem in the code. Equal to, so what is coming here in the sort order? Let's check the sort order. I'm not getting the results. Sort order is 1. Okay, now it's coming. Somehow it got stuck and it's not coming. Okay, so if I refresh the page, I think it's taking time in getting the results. So there was some connection problem. So the first result I got is 6 days ago, then 6 days ago, and then 37 minutes ago. So that means if I put sort order 1, so it is going ascending, and if I put it by default as -1, then it will sort by descending. It's taking some time, it's taking time to load. Okay, so I'm getting the results here 37 minutes ago. Okay, so this way we have created this sorting and pagination is done. Since we have not taken out this search part, so I cannot really do the changes here and expect the change here. This part we have to work on it. We have to tie this part with the redux, then this will work also. Okay. So now I will give you this listing page again in the chat, Telegram chat. You can grab the new listing page. Display count is simple. You can write it yourself. And I will also give this campaign action. Okay, so in case you want to write down this query part. Okay, so any questions on this part? So we are done with the half of this redux. We need to take care of few more things like keyword, and we need to take care of the right side search bar, which we will do tomorrow. This right side search bar. So this will be done tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today.